Hello. So I'm going to show you some of my best practices in terms of using Zoom links on Canvas. So the first thing you're going to see is my homepage for my course, and you can see that I just put the link here to my Zoom meeting, and this is my personal meeting room. So I'm always going to be using the same link every single time for all of my classes. At the end of each class, I'm going to end the class and I'll restart my class for my next period. You can see the link is there, and then I made it a hyperlink, and then I put the meeting ID and the passcode. Notice that I changed my passcode. Normally it's a numeric, but I changed mine to Spanish just so that it's an easy thing to remember. So this is one best practice, keeping the Zoom link on your homepage for your Canvas so that it's always really easy for your students to find if they're just going to go to your homepage quickly and click on it. That's a really easy way. Another way, and another place to put it is on the calendar. So I'm going to go over here to my calendar icon, and I'm going to click on that calendar icon. And what I've done on my calendar is I've made a link for each one of my classes, my class sections, so that it appears on their calendar at the right time for their course. And so as you can see, I've got the first 2 days of school set up already. And so I've got period 2, and I'm going to click on this so I can show you what I did. I created an event. So I chose to create an event, and I clicked on more options so that I could have all of these different options here. So I titled it Period 2 Spanish 1A Class Zoom. I put my hyperlink in here again. Again, I put my meeting ID and my password. And then I chose down here to use a different date for each section. So I'm choosing just to do period 2 here first, and I put the date, I put the time, and then I chose to update the event. So notice I'm going to get an error message, warning message actually, that says that not all your sections are included. And I say that's okay because I don't want my period 3 and period 8 knowing about this. They don't need to see this link. It would be the wrong time for them anyhow. So then my event is saved successfully. I do that a few more times to make sure that I have one for my other classes, my period 8, my period 3, and then I have to re-highlight this little box over here for my Spanish 2s. You can see now I have all of my sections showing. Now, one other trick that you should know is that you can actually click and drag these to a new date. So, for example, in period 2, I'm going to have that the first day of school is the 31st, but then the second day of school is going to be for their next class period is going to be, let's say it's Wednesday for that virtual check-in, but I want to just go ahead and move it to that day. I can move all of my classes over to that day just by clicking and dragging them over. And so my kids' calendars can stay up to date with very little trouble at all. I don't have to go back in and recreate that whole thing again. I just click and drag it. So that's just another little tip and trick for you.